songs aren't too bad, but I haven't had the opportunity to make them, so.
All right, it
Sonic
is
4, episode 1.
Michael Jackson time.
Oh yes.
Oh man.
Are these Michael Jackson songs ripped straight from Moonwalker?
I believe so.
That's awesome.
And now we're not going to hear it because we have Fast Shoes.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's kind of funny because in the original Sonic games, Fast Shoes didn't play a different song, you just sped up the song. But in a lot of the other games, for whatever reason, they decided to give Fast Shoes their own sound.
Yeah, I remember it did that in the some of the later games.
Also, the Game Gear games did that too.
I did play some of the Game Gear games. I remember.
You know, the Game Gear Sonic games weren't that bad.
I remember having fun with one of them.
And it was weird because they were 8-bit. Now, I played 3. I know there's more than 3, but I only played 3. The first was Sonic 2. And you know how the boss in the Sega Genesis version of Sonic 2 is a complete pushover?
Yeah.
Well, I never beat the first boss of Sonic 2 Game Gear version.
Really?
I mean, okay, but like later on, playing it on a like the PlayStation 2 collection, I was able to beat him, but like as a kid, never could beat him.
Okay, I love the PS2 collection. I have that. It's great.
It was pretty awesome.
Got it.
And however, there are 2 others. One called Sonic Chaos.
That one I played the most. I loved it. I liked it.
And one called Sonic Triple Trouble, which you could play as 3 characters. You could play Sonic, Knuckles, or a character they created for that game called Mac the Weasel.
Yeah. Did you ever play as the Weasel?
I'm pretty sure I did, yeah.
Nice.
Don't remember too much about him. I do remember that he appeared in the comics, but I don't know if he was in anything other than that game and some of the comics after that.
Weren't Sonic and Knuckles like rivals at first?
Yeah, it's one of those things where Knuckles, depending on what TV shows might call, depending on the writer, Knuckles is either a friend, a rival, or a downright enemy.
Yeah.
Because when he was originally introduced, he was duped into being an enemy by Robotnik because he said Sonic is the one trying to steal the Chaos Emeralds. But then when Sonic eventually discovers the truth and you know all that stuff.
Yeah, and then they kind of did a little bit of that in the first 3D Sonic game, but it ended really quickly. And after that, Sonic and Knuckles were just like friends. It was kind of strange.
And in later stuff, Sonic still like Knuckles didn't trust him or something. It was weird. Like it was hard to know where anything was at any given moment.
It really depends on the writer. It really does.
And they tried to give him like a Jamaican accent for the comics.
Oh my god.
Like he used to say like "mon" all the time. Like, what's up, mon?
Okay, that sounds even worse than some of the shit that I've heard of him.
I think it's just because his character has dreadlocks or something that might look like dreadlocks.
That has to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But yeah, right. I guess.
Other than that, the comics were pretty good. I mean, the ones that I read, like, I sort of zoned out on them after like the original Robotnik was killed and they started introducing different villains.
Yeah.
Like, at that point, I couldn't really.
Quit losing your rings, man.
I know. All my beautiful golden onion rings are flying everywhere.
Now,
Onion rings.
I know I've been talking a lot about the newer Sonic games, but I
Now
need to say
hungry.
this. I need to say this.
Love onion.
Onion rings are great, but yeah,
They are.
they should have never featured Shadow in a game after Sonic Adventure 2. That should have been the only one who was ever in, because after that, they went on to just make him a whiny little. They ruined it
So,
completely.
could you say that he was a shadow of his former self?
Yeah, actually good, yeah. He started off as like this badass, and then he just became this whiny little pussy, and
Imagine being a shadow of a shadow.
yeah, that's
actually impossible when you think about it.
indeed.
Unless, think about this. Like, think about, there's a material that gives off a certain kind of radiation.
Yeah.
But that radiation is neutralized by sunlight. So basically, only and you're standing in front of this, so only the part of the substance that is covered in your shadow is giving off radiation because the rest is neutralized because of the sun. And so, and imagine that that radiation is passing through you again and is creating an image on the opposite wall in like infrared or something. So there you actually have a shadow of a shadow.
In a way, I guess, kind of.
I am the coolest cat in the whole potato farm that we call planet Earth.
Are you in the shadows?
I might be in the shadows. Now, cat might be in the shadows, but I am the cat in the shadows in the shadows.
I wonder if Cat in the Shadows and Taunt in the Shadows from that guy with the glasses are related.
It's entirely possible. Never know.
They could be like long lost brothers or something.
I'd be really surprised if I kept my rings at this point.
Onion rings.
Mine was Sunday.
Oh man, Bone, thing from the silly, ridiculous Sonic series that I really remember is Sonic's strange and random love for chili dogs for whatever the fuck reason.
Whoa.
Like,
oh, that was kept. That was kept for the comics.
I know it was kept for the comics, but like in the stupid trippy action cartoon one, like they played it up so much and it made no sense. It's stupid. Like,
well, it's funny because that one cartoon was really dumb, but like, I don't know, it was so fun. I still liked it, and I think the Nostalgia Critic, like when asked about it, said he actually does enjoy it, but
does
like,
he really?
Like he kind of likes it.
He trashed
even
the
though
shit out of
it's
his review of it.
because it was funny thing to do. Oh, go don't go in the goal.
I have the opinion that the Nostalgia Critic character really does have. Like, that
Oh.
shit was just an acid trippy mess. Like, maybe
it's-
you'd enjoy watching it if you were tripping on something, but sober, no. I'll have some of my
I got like a message.
I'll have a couple of my friends watch it and see what they think.
Ah, ring is right there. To be fair though, I haven't seen that show in like probably since it was on or slightly after.
Yeah. When did those shows originally air again? Early mid 90s?
93, 94. So it really has been almost 20 years.
It's really disappointing that Sonic Sat AM never, like, you know, got a proper ending. I mean, I guess it
only had the 2 seasons.
But it,
I remember watching that final episode too.
Yeah.
He comes out of the wreckage and it's all like epic and interesting and shit.
Yeah.
Kind of like your face.
One other Sonic series I remember watching was actually an anime called Sonic X.
I've heard of that. Never saw it.
It's alright, although we do get some emo shadow later in the series, which is annoying.
Well,
Although it's not as bad as in the games.
I'll
And
probably
if
be
it-
back later, guys.
Okay.
alright, JC, I'll see you.
And one or two of these seasons, like, very loosely follow the stories of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I don't know. The series is okay, but it has a number of flaws too, so, you know, it's really, it's hit and miss, at least from what I remember. For all I know, it could be really shitty or it could be really good, because I haven't seen it.
And I think the comics actually, in some way followed all the game stories to a degree. Man, Tails is the he's the rape man.
Tails seems like such a cheaty character.
I know. It's a beautiful thing, really.
Tails can't really be a cheaty character in Sonic Adventure 1, where you can play as him, because all of his levels in those games are races. So, like all the characters in Sonic Adventure 1 at least have like set mission types, I guess you could say. Sonic is a traditional race to the end kind of thing.
Oh man, here we